Did you wash your ass today? Okay, I know for a fact that I'm bringing y'all down to my level. Please? Just stay out of my way. This is... This video is coming out this week, preferably tomorrow. I am filming this on April 1st. Wednesday. Okay, roll the disclaimer. If I look like I'm at a different spot, it's because I am. I am currently moving here. This is going to be the office where I still have a couple older videos filmed that I need to edit that will come out hopefully shortly that were filmed in the old location. But after all of those are out, starting with the next one that I film and the one that I literally just recently filmed, which was the first one I filmed here, the rest will be shot here, or at least for the foreseeable future. I don't usually film at this hour, so I don't really have the best lighting because I usually try to use at least some form of daylight. It is currently, hold on, like pitch black outside, so we're not getting any daylight. So we have a new release. I'm sure most, if not all of you watching the video have been hearing about this for months. I pre-ordered it, and it came the day it released. Thank you, Walmart, for actually being good people for once. So we now have, I think this is our 4th deluxe launcher set that's out right now from Hasbro. We are getting 2 more. We're getting Meteor Dragoon and we're getting Pegasus Blast ATR, but both of those will be coming out in July. This is the new one we have and the 4th one. So we have here Bite Croc 260 Quake, and this actually, from what I remember correctly, was a prize bay. I believe it was a chase prize bay from a TT random booster. Sorry again, the lighting fucking sucks right now. It's a green metal coat Croc 260. In Quake, you'll obviously see the colors better once those actually come out. There's our little bay peeking out right there. But now addressing the fucking elephant in the room, this is a grip. Here. This is the launcher. This is a normal string launcher, but this is a grip. This is just a normal launcher grip. This is, I'll correct myself if I'm wrong or if I fucking remember or care. This is the first grip we've ever gotten from Hasbro in Beyblade history, which is insane that here we are 25 years later. I think almost 26 years later. And we finally got our first launcher grip. I'm not even gonna lie, that's the primary reason why. However, the shark, I called it shark. Croc is a bonus because it's a echo of Keel Shark, which is one of my favorite, at least BX attack blades. Without further ado, not a real knife. All right, so let's crack this bitch open. Where's the tape on this? It's here. I've got to go in, I've got to do surgery on the fucking box, mate. I'm actually really confused. I'm not sure how to open this. Okay, I think you have to open it from the top. Because you all know me, I am not destroying a box ever. And the day I do, especially on camera, I will fucking cry. You will see a grown, or at least physically grown woman cry on this here channel. Please. Holy Jesus. Okay, so there's our thing. Just grab it. Yep. Pull it. Yep. When you could do anything. That was a bit that went on way longer than I wish it did. I was actually struggling there, and yeah. Oh my god. And let's go into this. So, this is actually my favorite colorway for Bite Croc, and I honestly did not know that this was not the base colorway until recently when I heard that this was actually the chase version from a prize bay. So yeah, here's your code in case you want to scan it. But I will admit, I have every single thing in this set aside from the grip and Croc, because like I mentioned, I have Keel Shark, and Keel Shark, it's one of my favorite BX attack blades, but I just never got Croc somehow. But I do have 2 Keel Shark blades. Ironically, I got my first Quake driver, even though this one's orange, I got a white one on the black Keel Shark 160, and of course, the white Quake. Here you have 260, here we go, 260, plus Keel Shark, I call it Keel Shark, plus Bite Croc, and then Bite Croc 260, plus Quake. We have a string launcher. I actually really like this colorway more. I really like this green colorway. I think it looks really cool. However, I'll still be using it for this video, but if you guys know from like past videos and stuff where I've mentioned I'm not a big fan of string launchers, primarily just because I feel like they limit me a lot. Finally, probably the most exciting thing, which tells you how badly this community is fucking deprived, is the launcher. This is actually much smaller than I thought it was going to be, but it definitely is better than this. So there's a pull tab here. We'll see. I just saw it says lock. You pull this back. This part goes in. And then I think you put it through this tab here. Wait for it to go in. And that slides out. And then okay, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, either way, this is your grip. Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting to mention it. This grip is also special, because this is also, I believe, an event exclusive from TT, where I believe you had to go to, like, I think the Bay Bar or something like that in Japan to get this specific colorway and grip. So it's really cool that, again, Hasbro is doing us a solid and actually giving us multiple different like prize or chase things in not just another bundle, but one. I mean, you have the chase variant of Bite Croc and you have an event exclusive grip, which means I have a feeling not only is this going to go out of stock really quickly, which I'm really glad I pre-ordered it the second I could from Walmart so that I could actually guarantee myself getting my hands on one, because I think that this is going to go out of stock very quickly. If anything, not from people who, you know, actually just need a fucking launcher and live in the US, or grip, so you don't have another way to get it, because people suck. But people are also gonna buy them, hoard them, and then sell them on eBay for like $500 fucking dollars because people want it because it's special and it's a exclusive version that you can't get anywhere else, except now you can get it here. So pretty cool. Like I said, this is literally day one. I haven't even checked the Beyblade Reddit. I know, I've mentioned it like once in the past, but I'm a fucking Redditor. But I'm active specifically in the Beyblade X community, so if you ever see any posts from, like, according to Breadfruit, like, 58 or some shit, I think that's my username on Reddit, that's me. You'll also get to know me better as the piece of shit I am. Let's do testing. Hope you guys like the new setup, kind of. Okay, so we're gonna do spin testing real quick. Go shoot. Go shoot. it'll be fine because I do have a solution here. I do have the best technique to using Quake here. You'll see how I get this perfect launch. 3, 2, 1, go, shoot! See? Absolutely insane. Ta-da! See? Perfect launch. Oh, shit. See? I told you it was fucking Quake. It's been there the whole time. I'm just that skilled with it, you know? Okay, so I went back and I did a little modifying, I guess. Like I said earlier and touched on, I'm not a huge fan of string launchers. So in order to give this the best shot and grade it the most accurately I can, specifically with the grip, I'm swapping it out for a winder launcher. This is a regular TT one. This is actually the specific winder launcher that came with my Hammer Incendio, and then this is just the extra long ripcord from my Colt launcher. Now for real this time, I'm gonna actually try to test shark scale. I almost said kill shark and then I backed up and then I fucked it up again. I'm gonna try bite Croc at full strength, this time with the winder launcher so that I can actually get a better pull. I'm actually kind of impressed that got out of the pocket. Okay, so actually for testing this one, I'm keeping the stock combo the same. However, just to make sure that it's a little better, I am just swapping Quake out for Kick. We are going to be using 3 opponents today. The infamous Samurai Caliber 160 Low Rush, Cerberus Flame Free 670 Elevate, Male Knight 970 Level. Cerberus Flame going in first. Go shoot. Go shoot. I swear to God, this isn't just me. It keeps falling off. This is so irritating. Go shoot. Oh my God. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm not insane. Gonna try reversing the launchers they're on because I feel like it's Croc. I don't feel like it's the launcher. Okay, yeah, no, that worked perfectly fine. Okay, all right. Go shoot. Bro, you gotta understand. I'm actually trying. I don't know what's going on. My fucking grip keeps slipping and I keep letting go of the goddamn ripcord. Go shoot. Go Jesus Christ. We're just gonna count it first to 3 rounds. Hopefully things go better than this test right now. You know what? I'm thinking maybe it's the side I'm gonna try launching from the other side of the camera so that I don't have to reach around. Go. Okay. Man, I don't even know what to do anymore. It's not working. I'm gonna try swapping out the actual launcher part, because maybe it's just that the launcher's not actually gripping to the bay, although I don't know why it wouldn't. Never had that problem before with any other bay. We're gonna go with Male Knight first. I think Male Knight won? You know what? We're just gonna go on and we're gonna do the Samurai Caliber because I feel like that's gonna be the most interesting one. Okay, I know. I said I wasn't gonna do string launchers for this video, but I need to figure out what the fuck is going on with the winder launchers because for some reason something's not working out. Go shoot. just barely outspinning. Alright, go. I mean, it's not winning anything right now, but I feel like with a better combo, this will have some potential. We're just gonna put Albert in first this time. Well, there's one of the points I was gonna make about 260 in the review. I'm determined to make something go right in this video. So now we're completely not running the stock combo. Now we're running Bite Croc 960 kick go. Oh my god! What is up with me? Okay, that wasn't bad. Go. Damn. I mean, if anything, I think this just goes to my samurai combo. Damn! Stadium out every time. We're just gonna swap the drivers. I think that's game. Yeah, man. Oh well. I'm not even gonna lie. I low-key feel pretty defeated right now. Overall, I think I pretty much expected the performance specifically of Bite Croc, so that's not, like, surprising in the slightest. I mean, 260, already known as a pretty bad ratchet. Most people already have one if it's on Cobalt Dragoon. Not really a great one. Quake is honestly just a troll bit at this point. Like I said, that's why I didn't even use it in this video aside from, like, spin testing, because it's not a good driver. As much as I think it would be fun if you could find out a way to use it properly, even I haven't, and I've tried to, trust me, many different ways and many different times. We have Bite Croc. This is, like I said, it's one of my favorite attack type blades, just being reminiscent of Keel Shark. I do not, unfortunately, use Keel Shark that much anymore, and I feel like Bite Croc displayed that very well in this video as to why. As cool as it is, and especially this combo, don't get me wrong, I think this combo looks cool as fuck. I think they actually thought out everything very well. I mean, yellows here match. The green metal coat looks pretty as hell. Yeah, this is like ever so slightly transparent like black, and then this orange is just like bingo. I don't know what it is. Aesthetically, this bay is extremely pleasing, and I like it a lot. Performance-wise, it is beyond subpar. So I definitely wouldn't recommend you use this combo. Now, ironically, even though this is a bay set review, I feel like this is actually the main yeah, so I mean, I think this is actually really cool. Like I said, I've never actually had a grip before. I've always wanted one, so it's really cool that I have one. And I have to say, as somebody who didn't use a grip, not necessarily that I didn't want one, but didn't use a grip, I think this is worth it. Again, I did some testing, I will do more, but this already felt better. Hell, it felt better and made string launchers feel usable to me, which, if you know me, I do not like string launchers. I think they are suck. I can't control them well because they're too small and they tend to slip out of my hands, especially because I pull hard. So once it gets to that end, especially if I don't slip properly, it just yanks the entire thing out of my hand. But this obviously would solve that problem, and that's really good. I think that also will help me in the long run because the launchers in general, and like I said, I have really big hands, but I can almost fist the entire thing, right? That's actually the big reason why I have problems with the proto launcher and why I just can't use them. They're just way too small to me to where I can't even grip them. I can't get a grip. I can't let it rip. This is the green string launcher. Like I said, it's a string launcher. It doesn't have anything special. This isn't necessarily anything different. Like I said, I have the grip. I'm a fucking genius. I mentioned it kind of passingly, although I don't think I covered it well enough. These types of parts here, these are actually all removable and you can swap them, but these work with any of the other ones. Even though I put everything back for this part, I swapped some of the parts here for the ones on my hold launcher. Those are actually silicone TPU. It's more bendy. This is more like a solid plastic. Actually, hold on. Here. You can see what I mean. That this is like bendy. It's very cushiony. It has a better grip on it, but this is just no bend, no play, pretty much no grip. It's just there to keep you from gripping on the bare plastic here. So if you were to ask me, should I get this? My answer is not a simple yes or no. I think if you want a string launcher and do not have one, I think this is the better route to go now, considering it comes with the grip launcher. I think that is the primary sell of this. However, I will not ignore that this is $29.99. So this is one of the more expensive launcher grip sets you can get, but it's only like, I think it's like $5 more if you don't have Soar Phoenix and you don't have a right string launcher. Instead of getting the Soar Phoenix set, I would get this and the blue Soar Phoenix. I'll try to find a picture of it, especially because in my opinion that comes with a much better combo. It does come with, I believe, a 560, which isn't super great, but it comes with a hexa, which is one of the parts that dominates the meta now and has for probably like a year now. It's one of the best like defense and stamina drivers, even though it's a balance. So combo the Bay is not great. I think it's cool. I think it's more of a collectible, in my opinion. I think it's like I said, it looks cool, but and had this released a couple years ago when it was mostly just BX in the Beyblade X system, even just for Hasbro, this would be so much higher on my list. But just because it fell so far, we've gotten so much more. I mean, you've seen, like, I even put it up against Samurai Caliber, and I mean, to be fair, that's my favorite BX blade for many different reasons. One is obviously performance, especially with it being able to take out other heavy hitters like Wizard Rod, whereas things like Keel Shark or Bite Croc just can't. They can't hold the phone, which is unfortunate, but that just means that essentially if you want to use this, there's totally ways to use this. I'm not saying that you can't. I'm saying that there's absolutely hope if you want to use this and you think it's cool. I've seen people make Ghost Circle work, but I've even made this work in the past. I just didn't have enough time to put like a combo together for it specifically for this video. Yeah, so if you want to do it, you can work, although I would not get this set for this bag. However, like I said, I'd say get the set for this alone, because this has a lot better stuff than what's included in the Phoenix Wing set. Because I mean, you have this, which is the grip, and it's one-to-one with TT. It's very nice. It looks good. And you can customize it if you want to, so it's not just like you're locked into this specific one. And then the green launcher. I mean, personally, I just like this green a lot better than the red. It's not that I don't like red. I actually like red a lot. I just find this green really appealing. Probably, yeah, it looks almost a little more teal on camera, and again, that's because of my bad lighting, but this is very, like, grass or, like, Pokemon leaf green, I would say, like, in person. Yeah. But if you're down for that, if you want something with more control but less power, I would go with this. And specifically this set because it already comes with this hold launcher, which gives you so much better control over everything. I mean, and I also didn't use it in this form, but there's two different forms. There's this one and the one which I didn't use, which is like the hold launcher, where it's like this and it's almost like a sword, so you have it at this end too. So if you're more comfortable with that, but you want something that controls a lot better than the hold launcher, to be honest, then this is definitely a good route to go. And it will actually become a very viable grip option for that. Even I have to admit, as much as I love the hold launcher, it's not very good in terms of competitive, just because it can be wildly inaccurate, especially if you're not used to it. Yeah, so in general, I would say I think this set is a good idea. However, this is the big however. So let me just put this as a pick up if you find one. Pick it up. I wouldn't go out of your way to look for one, but pick one up if you find one. Especially, like, if you find this in Soar Phoenix, even though Soar Phoenix has a better combo, I'd pick this up and then just see if you could find a blue Soar Phoenix, because you can get those for like $7 or $5. I find them all the time at Walmart. I know they're pretty out of stock on Amazon, but I find them all the time at Walmart. I haven't gone there within the last like 4 or 5 months, and there have not been at least like 3 of the blue Soar Phoenixes there, which kind of surprised me, to be honest. But yeah, so I mean, I'd say this is a good set. The way I'm viewing this, and the way I think most other people should as well, is you're getting this, you're essentially buying these two items. You're buying the string launcher and you're buying the grip, and you're getting this as a bonus, because this is not a competitive combo, and I can 100% assure you it will not be. Anyway, final thoughts, because I actually need to finish this up. This is going to be so cut down because I keep fucking looping in circles at this point. Buy it if you want it. If you don't, I don't care, because at the end of the day, I am your local internet fail girl, and I'm here, and you love me because I'm not just the local one, I'm your favorite local internet fail girl, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
I'm not kidding, that was a threat. You're going to watch the next one. I will hold a gun to your head if I have to.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Selfish cause I got a lot to do. You know I'm kinda pop star, kinda white boy awesome, covered in lip gloss, kisses blueberry blossom. Oh, you heard of me? That's probably cause you gossip. Your mouth tastes just like my name, I'm so nice.